Welcome to Trust Matters, the podcast, where Charles H. Green, CEO of Trusted Advisor Associates and co-author of the best-selling book, The Trusted Advisor, answers your questions and offers wisdom on how to build stronger relationships with clients and colleagues.
Good morning, everybody. This is Charlie Green with another Trust Matters podcast. With me is our manager of messaging, Jason Gluskin. Jason, what have you got for us today?
Hey Charlie, our next question comes from Juan, who's a business strategist and consultant in the Northwest U.S. He writes, Dear Charlie, one occasional but long-term client asked us to bid on a consulting project. It's right up our alley and I have a great relationship with this woman, so I figured it was a done deal. We priced the program reasonably for the client, with enough margin to make it worth our time. The meeting had gone great, so I was a little bit surprised when I got this email from the client saying that we had to run the proposal through their procurement team. She had never done this before, and honestly, I wasn't even aware they had a procurement function in the organization. Frankly, it was almost insulting. These procurement folks didn't know much about what we do, they didn't care about our past work, and they were requiring us to justify all kinds of details about our proposal. I brought up some of these concerns with the client. She sounded a bit embarrassed, but explained these are the new rules and there's nothing she can do. How are you supposed to create trust with somebody whose job it is not to trust you?
Jason, this is another good one. Juan's story is increasingly common as professional procurement functions enabled by IT capabilities become professionalized and ubiquitous. There is an answer, and it's actually better than it sounds. The procurement officer is your new client. Repeat. The purchasing guy is your new client. What I mean by that is not that procurement is the decision maker or that they're ever going to know as much about your services as the old client. That will never be the case. What I do mean is that we can't give in to our first instinct